All right, so Justin Layne, what would a jump for him look like this year? Because how much playing time is he going to get?
So this is the thing, man. A jump for Justin is this. You have to be an active game day player every week. It was times where he wasn't even dressing. That's the issue. Because you're too talented, like your attributes, which you're able to bring from a size, speed, standpoint, physicality. Like you should always have a helmet. And that starts with what? Your special teams element. So we talked about Artie Burns, right? Everybody gave Artie a bad rep. Artie still was going to be on special teams. That's why he was still dressing every game, because he was going to be your gunner in this situation. He was going to do all the other things on special teams. Similar to what we saw with Darius Hayward-Bay. Even though he might not be here at his position, you know he's going to give you this on special teams. By Justin not getting a helmet, that's letting me know that at the time last year, they didn't trust him enough to even put him on a special team situation. That's an issue. This year, though, I'm saying to myself, bare minimum, whatever Artie was on special teams, that's you now.
Okay.
Like bare minimum, there should never be a game, unless you're hurt. There should never be a game where you're not dressed. And then from there, now you're working way at where, okay, if I'm not going to be out there starting with Joe Hayden and Steven Nelson, which we fully expect to be the case because those guys are going to be out there, you better be competing with Cam Sutton and Mike Hilton in that nickel and dime role without a doubt. That should be where you're competing at.
Oh, you think he's got the potential to do that?
Well, absolutely, because a lot of times the way it works is this. If you play corner, especially like the guys who are outside corners, if you're not in that role to start right away, they bump you inside to the slot role to compete there. We think when I was in Buffalo, we had a guy named Aaron Williams. Aaron was number 2 pick for us, a second round pick for us as an outside corner. But at the time, we had 2 corners that were already good, Terrence McGee and Leotis McKelvin. So he wasn't going to start. So it was like, all right, we got to get you on the field somehow. So now you are a slot corner. That's where you're going to get your opportunities at. Oh, okay, when we go to our dime package, okay, you're going to be on that field. That's where you compete at. That's going to be your role until you get those opportunities outside. If somebody goes down, they need a blow. All right, you get out there. You show what you can do in a little sample size. But to me, that's what a second-year leap looks like for Justin. You should never go a game without having a helmet, though, period, because you're just too talented. It's not like you were undrafted. It's not like you were a 6th-round pick. Dude, like, you belong. You're talented enough. Don't be the statistic of some of these guys that have come and been drafted in the 3rd and 4th round where you don't play at all for 2 years and they cut you. We've seen that. Or you spend time on practice squad. We've seen that. And it's nothing against guys who are on practice squad, but dude, you were the 3rd round pick for a reason. Like for me, that's what I think that's the second-year leap for him. And just mentally understanding that, hey man, you can't take that for granted that I'm gonna get a red shirt year like how you got last year. Cause that's what I equate that to. Like, yo, you got a red shirt, man. You know, they were stacked on defense. You weren't necessarily ready to go. All right, cool. We took our time with you. That doesn't happen often in Pittsburgh, though. That clock is rolling. And you've seen it in the past, man. Was it Duran Grant? 4th round pick. Couple years on practice squad, got rid of him. Dree Archer, another one. 3rd round pick. 1 or 2 years, got rid of him. This is a little later in terms of pick, but I think his name was Shaquille Richardson, maybe. Corner out of Washington, 5th round pick for us. Same concept. 1 year. It's not looking good. We're going to move on. That's what you got to understand, man. You don't want to be in that conversation. You want to show that, hey, I'm here, I belong. So that's for me what a year two jump would like for him.
Makes sense to me.